Hi everyone. I miss you all, but I hope you're all safe and comfortable in your own homes and crafting and having a wonderful time. We're not going to be able to have our party this month, of course. And I miss you all. I want you all to know that I miss you, but more importantly, I want everybody to be safe and healthy. But that doesn't mean we can't have some fun. So I've designed a few cards using the Mountain Air set and thought I would video them. So this is a first for me, so be patient. But we're going to video and I'll be doing the stamping. Of course, if you want to join along, you're welcome to. You can purchase the Mountain Air set online, or if you can't do that, you can call me and I'll do it for you. But let me show you what we have today. So today's card is this one. I love purple. I think lots of you know that I love purple and I love green. And this card is really simple and easy to do. It's just pretty much stamps to paper, a couple of die cuts, and assembly. So this is the outside. This set doesn't actually come with sentiments, so I didn't add a sentiment. I can usually write my own, but I've just stamped an image in the inside to make it pretty. So this is what we're going to use. Now the Mountain Air stamp set is something they're calling reversible stamps, and this is a first for Stampin' Up, but these two stamps are actually, these two images are one stamp. You just turn it over and use the back side of the photopolymer to stamp this solid image, and then there's a detail to stamp the actual detailed trees, and the same with the mountains and the other trees and the sun and the cloud. And I don't know why you'd stamp the birds backwards unless maybe you wanted a little itty bitty cloud. But this is the stamp set. It does come with coordinating dies, which some of them fell off, but coordinating dies for the trees, for the mountains, for the individual trees, and these ones are just pretty. We will be using them. We will be using them all over the course of these videos where we're going to make these multiple cards. So let's get started. The first thing I want to do is stamp my purple mountains. So I'll grab my Highland Heather and I'll just ink this like normal, because I'm stamping the detail image right now. I'm not stamping using the other side yet. So this will be the detail image. So tap, tap, tap it on the ink pad. Get it placed where we want it. Fairly straight. Press it down. Remember, these are photopolymer, so you want to press it and then you want to touch it all over. And because of the nature of these particular stamps, I will tell you it is best to use a foam. And the reason for that, I'm going to show you right now as I clean this off with my handy dandy Stampin' Chamois and just simply flip it over. I'm flipping it over because I want this green here, the lighter green or soft sea foam, for my grass. So I'm going to get that ink pad out of the way and move on to my soft sea foam. Now I can use this as mountains in the background, but that's not what I'm doing today. I'm using it as grass or as just greenery to stamp my trees on. So I'm going to just stamp it like this, and I'm stamping the back side of the stamp. So there's not going to be any detail or any lines. It's just going to be a fairly solid image. It may not be perfect, but that's okay. It's good enough. And I'm going to do some more because I want just a little more. And you can fit this under here however is best to fit it. And that's about as good as I'm going to get right now, which is good enough because I'm going to stamp over it with the trees. I just want some greenery down there for pasture or something. And I can keep stamping it to get more green. If I want to fill in on this other end, I can do the same. I see that I didn't get it real good. I must not have had it pressed down real good here on the edge, but that's okay. Oops, this way. Okay, usually it doesn't take me that many tries to do it, so sorry about that. All right, I'm going to put that one away, and the next one I'm going to do is to just add these trees in right here. So now I'm going to use the detail side of the line of trees. Tap, tap, tap. Get that all inked up good. I'm not used to stamping with a camera in my face either, so. All right, you see that's going to cover most of that white from where I joined the two stamps. And again, photopolymer, touch it down, leave it there for a second, touch the whole stamp, and then pick it up, and that looks pretty good for me. And I want my sun, so I'm going to get rid of this. If I don't close the ink pad and take it away, I'll make a mess. So here's my sun. Put it right about there. Same thing. Touch it, hold it, lift it up. Okay, I'm pretty happy with that. And now you also see on my original, I have these trees right here. But these ones I die cut, so I can stamp them, again, with my pretty peacock. So the colors I've used here today are Highland Heather, Soft Seafoam, Pretty Peacock, and Mango Melody. So I'm going to stamp some trees with my pretty peacock. So let's take this away for a second. And my other tree with my pretty peacock. And then I can die cut those with these two die cuts. But I just happen to have done that already, so we'll set these aside and start to assemble. So bring my card back in. And this is my Highland Heather card base. So I'll get out my favorite adhesive. Just adhere this to the front. And then because I've had my fingers in ink, I'm just going to use another piece of paper to push that down so I don't make a mess with it. And now I have a pre-cut piece of that burlap ribbon, almost to size, not quite. So I can probably trim that off just a little more. And I'll just get some double stick tape. Put this down here. Here's the ribbon. And then I'm just going to glue my trees down. The two trees. I glue directly to the card. I like to place mine right there on that mountain peak. And then the other tree, I'm going to use some mini dimensionals. To pop it up just a little bit. And And there you have the front. And for the inside, we'll just set that aside. We'll grab back in our stamp and our pretty peacock. Oops, got a piece of paper on that one. And I got a smudge. So there's two sides to every piece of paper. Just stamp that down. And that'll do for me. Again, hit it with my favorite glue. Let's get this adhered to the inside. Close it and close the ink, or again, I'll be in it. And here you go. It's just a really simple but pretty Purple Mountains card. And if you'd like to make it, it's with the Mountain Air bundle, the stamps, and the coordinating dies, which mine have been on and off of here many times already. And I have several other cards to show you. So I hope that you will watch again and let me know what you think. If you want to make one and you need any help, of course, let me know. But again, most of all, I want you all to know that I miss you, and I still want you to be home and safe. And until we meet again, God bless each of you, and stay safe and stay well. All my love to all of you. See you soon, I hope. Bye-bye.